Yo, come on, come all, nothing but love, nothing but respect. I just realized my microphone's over the other side of the computer, so hey, how you going? Nothing but love, nothing but respect. You know what we do, what we don't, what we is, what we isn't, and what we is here today, bringing you guys and girls One Piece chapter 1043. This chapter dropped so freaking early in comparison to the last couple of weeks or even months of chapters. I'm actually a little surprised by it, I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna be getting straight into the greatness, especially where last chapter ended off. I'm hoping to see some repercussions of Kaido versus Luffy and all that greatness. But you know what to do, you know what's expected at this point in time. Subscribe to the channel, hit the big red, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this. Give the video a thumbs up, like the video, guys, come on. And if you haven't done so already, right, in the description below of the video, there is links to the Discord. There's my Super Tree link that takes you to all of my different social medias. It's one link that shoots you through to everything, so be sure to do that and follow me on all those other places, alright? I am more motivated to do more content and post on those things and on those platforms when I get more interaction with people. So be sure to check that stuff out, alright? Keep me in check. That being said, if you haven't read the chapter already, and you want to read it before you see me read it, the link to the chapter is in the Discord. The link to the Discord, like I said, is in the description down below. Go check that shit out. Put yourself at ease. But let's get into this greatness. So we're picking up, the chapter's called We Die Together. Ooh, if it's called We Die Together, I'm just gonna make an edumacated guess and just assume, right? Just assume that Kaido beat Luffy. He's gonna come down and everyone's gonna be like, no, we either all win or we all lose, sort of things. So, we die together. Sort of like when all the Straw Hats and all the allies on Thriller Bark were like when they were like, hand over Straw Hat Luffy's head, and they're all like, never. Got a feeling that that's what that's going to be, just based on the title. Okay, that or another alternative is our lovely Mr. CP0 going, hey Luffy, yeah, I may let you get whacked here, but I'm gonna get whacked with you, so we die together, brother. But we start up Germa 66's Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 7, arriving at Whole Cake Island, and we see that Whole Cake Island is still absolutely in shambles. We see that maybe some people and the town off in the distance, but for the most part, the chateau has been completely decimated in 3 different sections. So you got the section where it blew up, you got the section that Streusen cut and turned it all into foamy goodness, so none of this has been fixed yet, which is, it would be hard to get fixed quickly, but it makes sense that it hasn't been fixed yet, I guess. I just can't say that I was expecting it. And we see Oven with Brule. Oven, I swear, this man Oven has a strut. Like, the big mum boys have a strut about them. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not fronting at all. And it's so misguided. It's such a confident walk for a man with such little legs. Right? Like, I get it. He's got the grip strength. After Smoothie, Oven's the next kind of guy that's going to be able to juice you with them hands, if you know what I mean. But the legs, bro. Ooh, it's embarrassing. But let's get into it. And we're picking up right where we left off last chapter. Luffy has been bludgeoned. An overwhelming blow to Luffy. And he's out. Kaido's looking on in absolute misery. Yo, Kuma, good to see you in the chat, my guy. Good to see ya. Yo, Luffy just got flatlined. Ooh! Ooh, into the ground and all. This big lizard man. Honestly, I know he's not here, but that actually just kind of made me think of something. If Kaido did like a Ragnarok style attack where he comes over, but then jumps in the air, could he make the attack even harder in the aftermath by creating flame clouds around his feet and like pushing into the ground with the strike? Because Kaido could like technically always have footing for combat. Yo, but... Oh, Luffy. Oh. I was so hyped, but man, you are just gone to the wayside, aren't you? Yo, he had the soul, the life, and the blood just ripped out of his body. This is probably Luffy's closest L since his first fight with Crocodile. Honestly, Kuma, you ain't wrong there. You're on the money. You are on the money. Yeah, look at this man. He looks like he actually died. Yeah, no, I'm about to scroll down. We're about to see the Lao G little ghost flying up from Luffy, just like, well, I guess I die with a smile on my face. Like, dude just got flatlined. Do you know what? This next panel of Kaido's hands gripping the Kanabo, I'm not gonna lie. I always forget that he's got the spikes. I'm a little upset we never got to see a lariat where he armored and hakied up his forearm with the spikes and just coat hanged you. Cause that could have been a pretty damn cool move, my guys. Yo, ooh, hang on a second. Yo, and like the CP0 member went out like a chat. Ooh, okay. I read that bit too soon. I'm assuming he's about to die then. I was literally just about to say, his face looks like the face of a man that's like, well, this is how I go out. Yo, and Luffy's out. Like, Luffy's out! We got the other CP0 guy, like, looking up. I'm assuming he's using observation haki and he's sort of sensing the area. Like, he can tell what's going on the rooftop. Or at least he's thinking about what's happening. Like, he's like, oh, have you completed your orders yet? Oh my god, Luffy, the life is draining out of your mouth. And Kaido looks gutted about it too. Damn, man. What? What? Oh, shit. Luffy's voice. It's gone. Yo, that's not just a TKO, that's a technical death. He could have called it a Dragon Lariat. Yeah, 100%, that would have been a great move. Sorry, the chat is kind of bugged. Yeah, no, I forgive you, man. You my dude. My comments either come out super quick or super late. Damn, it is what it is. Yo, if there's no voice coming from Luffy, that's a technical death. Like, I'm assuming, like, Luffy's not going to be dead for the rest of the series. Like, something's going to happen. Someone's going to save him, wake him up, whatever. Law, Marco, Chopper, who knows? Alright, just a good, wave a bit of meat over his face, he'll be clean. But the voice is gone. Right? For the voice to be gone, he has to be dead. Don't read the chat, bro. Just finish the chapter. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm going to take the advice, and then I'm going to come back to the chat. Alright. Yo, he's huffing and puffing. Skull Dome, rooftop, battle victor. Kaido, king of the beast! Oh. And he's standing there like an absolute Chad. Do you know what you've done? Oh! this is good. Yo, the CP0, dude. He's just like, I tip my hat to you, sir. And Kaido comes down with the exact same sort of attack. Kaido's just like, I'm gonna delete you. Yo, look at the size of that hit. Look at the Conqueror's Haki coming off that hit. Yo, this poor 9-to-5 worker. My lord, he's just done. Whoa, there's no end to it. Yo, oh. Ooh. Is that some secret communication there? You know, tilt the hat. The other guy's using his observation haki, sensing what's going on up there. Tilts the hat. Is that a goodbye, or is that a, yo, come get me the fuck out of here, man? Kawamatsu-san, the ceiling is coming down. Thousands of our comrades are still in here. If only we weren't up in the sky. There's no water around here. We can't do anything to quell these flames. Everyone, please find a way. There is no honor in burning alive. Yo, say it like you know, say it with your chest out, my guys. Yo, and we get a massive explosion of fire. Oh, shit. Hang on. Oop. I'm on the wrong page there. I've got to bring this out a bit, just so I can see this panel properly. Yo. Kaido-sama. Where is your leader? Make that brat Momonosuke declare his surrender. Straw Hat Luffy is... Oh! No! I mean, shit, Kaido technically killed Luffy. Everyone's saying the voices out. Like, I know he'll get back up somehow, but... Fuck! The raid has failed. If any of you still wish to fight, step forward now. Yeah, he's done it. It's a total victory for Kaido-sama. It can't be. Young Straw Hat couldn't have. Straw Hat Ya's voice vanished. Oh, yo, are we gonna get a Straw Hat run through of this? Looks like we were kidding ourselves. This is a bitter pill to swallow. I've got nothing left. What? Luffy's been killed? Don't go out there, Yoi. We can't let that oversized snake get away with lying like that. Big bro, Luffy can't have lost. He's not dead. It's impossible. Oh, Nami. Damn, that's getting me. I feel that. Oh, to have so much faith and trust in someone, and to get like essentially, just be told outright he's dead. Oof. So some still won't let their spirits break. Liar, I don't believe you. Yo, and my man Marco comes in here with the arms spread out wide, just like, shut your bitch ass down, Kaido. Get down. Don't give up, not until it's all over. Yo, this is gonna be the tragedy of the act. The everyone's will is gonna be broken. Luffy. Onigashima will now land on the Flower Capital without delay. You'll find I won't be as soft as Orochi was. Yo, this country is just a giant weapon factory to me. I don't care if they're even women or children. Everyone here is my slave. You'll be free to drop dead after your bodies can't take any more work. That's how you'll live that's how you'll live the rest of your life. You miserable lives. After all, I can always replace you when you're gone. Yo, the sinister fucking face here in Dragon Form. You chose to oppose me. Facing my wrath now should come as no surprise. This is what it means to lose in war. You gamble with your rights and dreams. Please no, spare my wife and child. Bring me Momonosuke. This doesn't end until then. Yo, spitting the facts though. Hee hee hee, now's our chance. Get Kid and Law, take their heads. They're at the end of their rope. Yo! The Beast Pirates have just had such a morale boost. They're like, yeah, second win, let's go! They're like the Marines at the end of Marineford. You may have beaten Big Mum, but Kaido-san is tougher than a fortress. You never had a chance. Protect the captains. Yo, and we're finally seeing the Beast and Kid... the Kid and Heart Pirates step in and do some shit. Jean Bart coming in with his body up front, just like, I'll smack you bitches, come on. Throw them hands. Actually, it looks like he's knocked these dudes flying back. Meanwhile, Kid's no name's out here using the sword. Looking like someone from Ed, Edd and Eddy. And I love how Law and Kid look pissed about it. They're like, what are you doing stepping in? This doesn't, Kid and Law's reaction. You guys are here? Shit, I thought I was on my own. This doesn't sound good. Let's go. Right. Castle interior basement. Nothing but flames everywhere. Is there a way out? Look for an exit, yo. It's getting to the end of the line for you guys. Yo, and Kid and Laura back up. Yo, I tell you what, they're pushing their stamina game. I'm fighting Trafalgar. Surrendering or letting him kill us are both out of the question. Damn Straw Hat, yo. Yo. You can see Law looking out of the corner of his eye. He's actually like, man, why'd you go and die on me? Shit. Don't be absurd. What can I do? Against someone Luffy lost to. You can fight until your last breath. Isn't that the way of the samurai? If not us, then who? Everyone else is at their limit. Even Kaido must be fleeing by now. Oh, feeling it by now. That would just be throwing away more lives. It pains me to admit this, but if Luffy's gone, our only option is to yield. I'm not letting that happen. They'll live and then what? They'll be slaves until the day they finally die from exhaustion. In the end, surrendering won't save anyone. Yo, Momo, you're stuck between a hard place and a rock, my dude. All the daimyo that allowed Orochi to have his way went to their graves full of regret. Everything... Yeah. I'm getting choked up here. Everything Wano endured for the last 20 years was for the sake of this battle. Even if surrender is our only option, I'd rather we die to get... And that's where we get the name of the chapter from, ladies and gentlemen. Damn. Tell you what, Yamato is looking a lot like Nami in this panel here, but man, if she ain't saying it, she is dedicated, and she is just all in for this. Yeah, you got the people fighting, the samurai still trying to fight the gifters, and Kaido's just blowing chunks. He's literally spitting chunks of people off the island. Yo, my guy. Cutting back to Luffy. You look so fucked up, my guy. Yo. Shit, man. The life has left his eyes. Like, this ain't like a normal, like, I mean, like, I say that, I don't expect Luffy to be dead. Or if he is, there's something that's going to happen to bring him back. But, like, look at this man. He is just... He is flatline. Even the straw hat, he's crushing the straw hat. Like, full weight on it and everything. Yo, and Zoe can sense it too. Momonosuke, I can hear it. Huh? It really takes me back. What do you mean, Zunisha? I can hear the drums of liberation. This is the first time in 800 years. He is there without a doubt. Hold the fuck up. Nah, you can't catch me with a change in tone like that. I'm getting goosebumps. I can feel some shit coming. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. This sounds... they got the fucking Jumanji soundtrack going on? Who is it? Fucking Joy Boy, huh? Wait, what?! I don't know why. Just for a second I thought Joy Boy was going to be someone different to Luffy. That's... Joy Boy break next week? Fuck! What? Joy Boy, he has returned. Sound effects pronounced Nika. As in Sun God Nika. Ooh, okay. A quiet smile. Yo, chat, what the fuck am I looking at? I'm going back to... Okay. Is the raid actually gonna fail? Yo, let's go. Yo, good to see you again. Yo, Kuma, Rip CP0. Fuck, man. Yo, that CP0 guy actually died. That nod to the other CP0, remember? Like, they had, like, the observation haki where they could sense each other, and he's just like, fuck, man, I'm out. The other guy's like, nice working with you. Yo. What the fuck is happening here? Joy Boy has returned. So he's implying Luffy's Joy Boy there, but what the fuck is this? Is that the awakening starting? Because he's got, like, goop coming, like, growing off him. Chat, what the fuck am I looking at? Yo, like the stream. Yeah, 100% guys, listen to the chat. Like the stream. Kaido's battle honor has been tarnished twice. He might be a jerk, but he holds at least some degree of respect to his enemies. Kaido wants that 1v1 life because he doesn't want it to be disputed. Nami is super strong-willed. Stronger than... Honestly, Nami may be the next Straw Hat to get Haki just based on how determined she is. Well, Zoro and Frankie might beat her in that department, not gonna lie. I mean, she's the most supportive Straw Hat. Like, she's... Since Arlong Park, she's the most ride-or-die Straw Hat. Yo, Chopper easily believes in Kaido's statement, even though it's been 2 times it's been stated. Yo, true. True. Let's go. Holy crap, Kaido smashed Luffy's head so hard. He scrambled his brain and gave him a... Is that what you think is what's happened? Ooh! Ooh, wait. Okay, what is this? This is... Okay, chat, hear me out here. Before I get caught up on all the other stuff, right? That's not his hat gooping either. That's his face. Because he's laying on his hat. Right? So this is... Visually, this is an awakening. But if Luffy died... Hear me out for a red hot second here. Because this whole thing, we've been told Luffy just died. Like, the voice is gone. And now we're told Joy Boy has returned. Could the fucking hat? Could the straw hat have the essence of Joy Boy in it? And when there's like an empty vessel, Joy Boy emerges? Or is Joy Boy just Luffy? Like, what the fuck am I looking at? Because you've got the big-ass hat in Marijoa, right? Luffy's laying on his hat, so I don't think this goop is his hat, even though it almost looked like it was his hat starting to turn into it. This just looks like it's his head turning into... I mean... Shit, is the Gum Gum Fruit's awakening to turn into, like, a Logia? And that's just his body, like, reforming, or what? Fuck. Yo, so many chats have just come in. Holy shit, yo, good to see everyone watching the stream right now. I was right, Luffy's awakening is special para me. So, yo, yeah. I'm looking at that right now. Worst manga break in history of fiction. Fireboy Sanji, you are fucking right. Do you have any, like... I was so pissed off to see the break. Like, I understand cliffhangers and stuff like that, but you don't do that shit on something like this unless you're wanting to break the internet for the next couple of weeks. Oda is a troll. Yo, Oda with the ultimate hype attack, blue balls for days. Oh, fuck. Apparently the anime is one on indefinite hiatus as well at the moment. Wait, what? No, surely... No, because they only just released stuff. What? Then maybe it's only Joy Boy who can use this form. Luffy officially lost, meaning it's Joy Boy versus Kaido. Oh, okay. Okay, I see you. Like I was saying, maybe Joy Boy's taken over the body. Okay. Like, is Joy Boy's like a Hakuba who appears only when unconscious. I honestly think Luffy died and came back to life because we've never seen those black eyes before, and everyone mentioned how his voice was gone. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Like, the life has left his eyes. Like, remember, even at the beginning of the arc, right? Luffy was staring down Kaido even while out. Whenever Luffy's unconscious or beaten, he still stares down the bitch he's got to take out. He's rolled back in the head. He's dead. He's out. There's no pulse. The man is out. Yo. I haven't watched One Piece since the saga of Eneru. I didn't even finish it. I haven't kept up to date with anything since then. I don't know why I'm even here. Jake Jerrison, listen to me, my guy. If you want to do anything for yourself, this is self-love, right? Get the Shonen Jump app on your phone, because you can read every single chapter of One Piece there. And it's $1 a month to have all Shonen Jump manga on your fingertips, at your disposal. And I would say, just because if you haven't seen it since Eneru, Jake, my dude, sit down at your own pace, right? Either read the story from the beginning to end in the manga, because I just redid that last year, start to finish. I did a refresher of the whole series. Fuck, it's phenomenal. Fuck, it's easy to read. And apart from doing yourself a massive favor doing that, okay, what you're gonna be doing, what you're really gonna be doing, is enjoying one of the best stories to date. Yo, Moki Gaming, thank you for the subscription, my dude. And you know what? You get to say that you've immortalized yourself on on a freaking fantastic chapter. Like, damn, this is a good chapter. Yeah, but Jake, definitely do yourself a favor. Go read the series. Do it for yourself. It's self-love. It's self-love. Maybe Luffy and Zoro meet at Purgatory and Luffy and Zoro die, come back, and then they're truly the kings of the underworld. Nami's stronger, Will, since she's more delicate and she knows it, but she has still showed Kaido that she can die for her captain. 100%. Nice to have you anyway, Jake. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, absolute fire chapter. Chat, I'll finish through the comments, but let me know, like, how are you guys envisioning this? Is this Luffy woke back up, Luffy is Joy Boy, and he's just starting to awakening his fruit? Is this Luffy's dead, the soul of Joy Boy is, inhabiting his body, either through the straw hat or just being present in some capacity or whatever? I mean, shit, we've never seen anyone awaken before. What if your devil fruit, if you're close to an awakening, what if you gotta, like, die once to awaken your fruit? Like, you gotta be beaten to the point of death, and your fruit's, like, to awaken, it gives you back. And, like, this is a bit of a red herring, maybe, where Joy Boy is just referring to Luffy, and, like, the mindset and the personality, potentially. Oh, but then there's the whole idea of, like, you know, the whole Assassin's Creed thought of DNA memories and devil fruits. Like, can you remember stuff from previous users and stuff like that? So, fuck. Someone give me direction to try and think of this in cohesive ways. Because Luffy got flatlined. Everyone's saying he's dead. He's everyone that can sense his life force with observation Haki's saying he's dead. It's a full stop. Eyes are blacked out for the first time in the series to a proper death, right? His eyes aren't widened out. He's not like he's not smiling. This isn't a like I guess this is it, I'm gonna die. Man just got murdered. Like, man got jumped and murdered. And Casper the Friendly Ghost has jumped in his ass. Yeah, that's also the reason why Homie's made Big Mum's souls. Is afraid of her since Viva Card of Big Mum can't work on them. Yeah, 100%. Yo, what if Brook finds Luffy's soul wandering around while Joy Boy takes over his captain? Yo, that would actually be funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Then they are both male faces. Oh, yeah, they both make what the fuck faces. Yeah, I get ya. Yeah, hopefully Oda expands on that in the next chapter, because we need to know more about how Luffy is Joy Boy. If he actually died, and if it has anything to do with his awakening. Yo, because, I mean, shit, look, this might not even be an awakening. This might be the process of Joy Boy taking over his body and inhabiting him. Because, like I said, like, the colouring on it, like, at first it almost looks like the Straw Hat. But, like, if you go up, Luffy's laying on the Straw Hat. So this isn't the Straw Hat, unless the Straw Hat's, like, gooping around him and taking over him. Like, for all we know, Joy Boy is a literal slime ball. And he's about to just, like, he's just about to coat himself and puppet Luffy's body, for all we know. You know what I mean? But, like, the way the steam's coming out the mouth, off the body, off the arms, off the head, and it's gooping, says to me, his awakening is sort of like to become like a special paramecia where it becomes Logia-like. And still might be able to affect the area around him as well. Where he can make rubber, yes, but he can also work it like Katakuri, just based on the gooping. That's what I get there. Like, it's fluid. It's a fluid visualization to me. True that, bro. For those who don't remember, Hakuba is Cavendish's unconscious demon. Maybe Joy Boy is one of many wills that people with strong determination can obtain. That actually kind of makes some good sense there, Kuma. Yeah. Like, we talk about inherited will all the time, but what makes it inherited? Passing it on to the next person, or someone having the same will and enacting the same actions? Like, Hakuba is a different entity and Joy Boy is another, potentially. If Joy Boy was Luffy unconscious, he would have been Joy Boy a long time ago. Yes, but it might have required him to die. Like, only one consciousness in the body. And the thing might be Joy Boy takes over Luffy's dead corpse, right? Inhabits it, right? And then Luffy gets brought back to life. Like, if the body gets brought back to life properly, it stops being inhabited. Potentially. That's maybe one way to look at it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking out my ass here. Like, this is unprecedented in One Piece. 100%. Just depends on the criteria, that said. Luffy temporarily dead like Zunisha. He is Joy Boy. Him and also Laura and Momo did not hear Luffy anymore. Yo, we got eggs for brekkie in the chat. I don't think he will get a definite answer until this fight is over. Yo, what if the Gum Gum fruit is actually the Sun fruit? Because the goop on him is rising like water. Does that... is rising like water does when put under heat. The Sun fruit. What does the Sun stand for? What do you mean by that? As in, like, his heat in a way? Yeah, I was thinking maybe Joy. I like it if Oda tails a route where he will inform us that Joy Boy is Joy Boy and Luffy is Luffy, and that's how the theme of freedom wins. Ooh, yep. I mean, fighting for your own consciousness. We've never really had that aspect in One Piece, and like Oda has pretty much hit on almost every type of story, and we've never had a battling over one body narrative in One Piece. At least not in my memory. Maybe Joy Boy is the Nika Nika no Mi fruit awakened, and the fruit hasn't awakened in 800 years, the same way that Joy Boy hasn't been truly around for that long. There's this one tweet that I saw, the animators say that Kaido's not the... Oh, actually, yes. I saw that today. I actually put that in a private group chat today. I saw someone talking about an interview where they said, keep your eyes on Luffy, his final fight with Kaido, and the other main villain of the arc. I think it was something along those lines. I sent that to Eggs for Brekkie today. I saw a post with like a series of excerpts from an interview. Is that what you're talking about? I think that's what you're talking about. Said Kaido's not the main villain, maybe Joy Boy. Yo, if Joy Boy gets up, flatlines Kaido, and then everyone has to team up to take down Joy Boy, and it's in Luffy's body, so it's with Luffy's HP. Okay, like, does Kaido a bit cheap there? I'm not gonna lie. I like where you're coming from, but maybe. Shit. It's so ironic how Kaido believed he was Joy Boy and couldn't die, and Luffy literally had to die to become Joy Boy. 100%. Not gonna lie. Joy Boy's smile looks pretty evil. Yeah, dude, it looks... Man, it looks like a devil smile, for sure. Luffy is a liquid rubber now. Joy Boy, the killer of freedom. Well... Okay, I'm not gonna say Joy Boy's the killer of freedom, but I'm gonna talk about a narrative here, right? You have the fishmen that have a poneglyph with an apology from Joy Boy that are oppressed. In the Void Century, I don't see Joy Boy being an oppressor. The world government's definitely the oppressors, but the question is the world government a necessary evil? Like, is Im and the Gorosei and all that, are they a necessary evil? Like, is it better to have them in the world operating as we've seen in the story than it is to have Joy Boy? Because what if Joy Boy is someone similar to Luffy, but more along the lines of like the Blackbeard mindset, where it's like, I can do whatever I want, I'm the freest and strongest in the world. But one person's freedom comes at robbing another person's freedom. For a good majority of people. For you to be free, you rob other people's freedom. Right? I'm free to go in your house and take your food. So I've had that freedom, and I'm free, and I ate, and it was good. And you went hungry for that night because you didn't have food on your plate. You know what I mean? So it's interesting how that could work. Not sure where I was going with it, but trying to make a reference to Nika the Sun God. Yeah, I get ya. I don't think Oda is going to go that route. If Joy Boy was evil, he would have made that promise to the... He wouldn't have made that promise to the Fishman Island. I mean, that depends on if, in the past, the current minorities of the One Piece world were the oppressors. Because, I mean, shit. A fishman's stronger than a human. A long arm is stronger than a human. A long leg is stronger than a human. Like all these other species physically have a trait that's stronger, makes them stronger than a human on average. Notice how none of these subspecies are allied with the world government until they started in the last 100 years or 200 years getting fishmen and giants and stuff like that into the world government. You know what I mean? That says to me, maybe in the past, we look at it and go, oh, you know, the world government's a bit racist. You know what I mean? They pick on the minorities. Maybe in the past the minorities were actually the oppressors and it flipped, and we're going to go through this whole narrative believing that the oppressors are evil bastardist people, only for it to hit the Joy Boy sort of flashback, and it's like, I mean, shit, they were oppressing other people as well. We don't know at this point. He killed Zunisha's freedom. See, ooh, yo, imagine the conversation with Joy Boy and Zoe. Do we get the first half of the One Piece flashback now? Do we get a bit of Joy Boy's flashback here in relation to Zunisha? Like a chapter or half a chapter of Joy Boy and Zunisha? Like, maybe not next chapter, but coming up. And then we get the rest of it filled in once we get to the One Piece. Very similar to how we had the Yasui flashback, which involved the scabbards, and then we had the Odin flashback that showed the scabbards in that same scene again, just without the silhouettes. Are we going to get something like that, guys? CP0's death is his freedom. Yo, far out, man. That's one of my favorite scenes, I think, in One Piece. The unspoken, like, these CP0 guys, they're on point. Luffy gets wide-eyed. He's like, he's having his last breath. The silence is coming. Kaido's hella pissed. This man looks like, what? Is it just above that as well? Yeah, see, you got this man, CP0 member that's down in the, you know, on the floors and that. He's sitting there, right? Gets, you know, he says, like, how are we going? Oh, we took out Luffy. Sweet. The other guy's like, yeah, I took out Luffy, now I'm going to die. Knew it. See you, mate. Other guy's like, it's nice working with you. Gives him the, you know, tilt back. Dead. I love that. CP0 having, like, an unspoken, like, farewell just through observation haki and that. Just, like, dying in the line of duty. That. I mean, it's messed up, but that's some beautiful shit in a way, isn't it? And the drums of liberation, freeing people. Zunisha wouldn't be happy to have an oppressor back. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, 100%. Zunisha was punished for a crime. The crime might have been helping Joy Boy. It was never said that Joy Boy was the person that punished him. And I think it's the reason Lucci and CP is now CP0, since the Tenryubito stole their freedom. Like, maybe they are fighting slaves which have been... Ooh! Which have a device implanted on them which they can't disobey. Yo, that might be true. That's kind of cool. I wouldn't say that they can't disobey an order, because you got people like Who's Who. But, there's definitely repercussions for not following the orders, and it is always going to be death or torture. Kaido and Joy Boy's flashback. Imagine if we get them back to back. What if we get a tease to the Joy Boy flashback? Get the Kaido flashback. Everyone thinks that Luffy's dead. Act ends. We get around the world. Act opens up. Joy Boy steps to Kaido. Joy Boy beats Kaido's ass down. And then, before that fully gets fleshed out, we have 6 poneglyphs to read, and Joy Boy himself talking about the Void Century and going, look, you guys are about to find out the true history and information of everything. But I gotta tell you why I did what I did from my perspective, and we're all gonna be like, whoa? Could you... Fuck. The next 12 months of One Piece are going to be freaking insane. Yo, all the scenes, at least I think of Rock Stevens to Beck, have been of him smiling. Yo, 100%. Yo, yeah. Why'd you have to do that to me again? CP0 members are like knuckers, and they're just like, oh no. I've been working with this man for 40 years. It was nice knowing you, dude. Man, just accept his fate, LMAO. Yo, dude, that's the worst part. The other chapter, he's like, what? You want me to break up that fight? What the? Are you crazy? What? Are you mad? And they're just like, orders are orders, right? He's like, oh, shit. Man, I'm gonna die. Gave himself like 30 seconds. He's like, yeah, hype myself up. Skywalked his ass up to the roof, grabbed Luffy, locked it, and then just stared down Kaido and was just like, yeah, I'm not taking one of those hits. I'm with the kid. What if he was a former inheritor of Joy Boy? As in Zunisha, before Garp and Roger bonked him? Oh, Zebek. Okay. Yeah, okay, I can see where you're coming from there, Kuma. Who's who is CP9, so he's wanted. Once Kaido fights Luffy again, he's going to finally realize that Luffy is Joy Boy, and during the fight, we're going to get a Kaido flashback and the meaning of Joy Boy. Do you know what? Fireboy Sanji, you are on the money. Shit, when you're right, you're right. When you're right, you're right. There's a theory that the will is also passed via devil fruit, like how Sabo inherited Ace's will by consuming the fire fruit. Yeah, that's what I was talking about before, where I was like, maybe it's like the genetic memory of the fruit, because we know that the devil fruits can be manipulated from lineage factor, right? There's a genetic component there. Maybe Joy Boy was somehow able to store his essence in the gum fruit, or whatever that fruit. Ooh. Do you know what would be a mad plot twist, but also be mad whack? Because you know how we've been talking about that devil fruit hasn't awakened in years, you know, and we gave it a false name. What if Luffy's powers up until now haven't been strictly from his devil? Like, could this fruit be some broken, busted fruit, right? Joy Boy implants his consciousness in the fruit, and he gives Luffy a toned down set of skills. Like, he gives anyone who eats the gum fruit, well, the fruit, but we'll call it the gum fruit. He gives anyone who eats that fruit a set of skills, right? Makes it what we've seen so far in the story. There's more to it, but maybe the consciousness in that fruit's holding it back. And so now, I mean, Luffy died, and the fruit's like, oh, I can take over the body, or Joy Boy's like, I can take over the body and unleash the full power of the fruit. And we actually find out what the other fruit is. Because I don't see Luffy being someone that 1,043 chapters in to the story stops saying gum. Like, whatever the fruit is, it's either a synonym on gum or won't matter in that aspect. You know what I mean, guys? So maybe Rocks ate the Gomu no Mi, which is Joy Boy's fruit, and now Luffy, which can make Joy Boy a villain, potentially. So maybe you can stack different wills before you pass them on, potentially. Oh, shit. Yo, we got a lot of people that have been watching the stream. If you haven't done so already, like the damn video, subscribe to the channel, alright? Get your name up on screen and remember yourself in the stream annals of history, okay? Do it for yourself. Okay. Looking at this final sequence, Momonosuke, I can hear it. So Luffy's flatlined. They specifically have silence going over everything with the screams from beneath, and Luffy's out, right? Then you see his right hand start twitching, and you hear the dun 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 dun, dun like the. The drums of liberation. Shit. I feel like there's something, like, you don't just hear a man's heartbeat that far away and still have the Straw Hats downstairs be like, he's not alive. And I know Zanisha's got some mad observation haki, but you can see the sound effect. It's non-diegetic. You know what I mean? Like and subscribe, everyone. Break. Oh, don't remind me about the break. Yo, why is there a break? Oh, it's disgusting. Joy Boy's heartbeat is the drum of liberation. Yeah, no, but that's kind of what I'm getting at, right? If it's his heartbeat, I mean, the people are going to be hearing it, aren't they? Like, it's echoing. Like, over here, you hear the rah, 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 and then the silence, right? Like, you can hear that rah sounds from the fighting. But then you get the dun, 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 dun. A quiet smile. And obviously this is Sun God Nika, so is Joy... I mean, shit. We say Joy Boy's returned, but then we have the Nika throw in here. Who came first, Joy Boy or Nika? Because is Nika the inheritor of Joy Boy's will before Luffy? Or is it... Like, is it Nika, Joy Boy, Luffy, or Joy Boy, Nika, Luffy? If you catch what I mean. I want a Ghost Luffy and Brook interaction. Yeah, that'd be funny. I'm not gonna lie. Nami will notice that Luffy is not Luffy, but Joy Boy. Do you know what? You're right. Because if his personality's even off a touch, she'll be the first one to point it out. Please, Oda. Straw Hats versus Kaido for the meantime. Nah. Honestly... His eye, like, he's getting up here. If... Ooh. Oh! Okay. Yeah, far out. Liquid rubber. We're starting to, like, apart from the... What if this drooping is separate to Joy Boy... returning? Alright? What if it's separate to him returning and it's to do with the awakening? Right? So, like, say they're... Because they could be the same thing, but they could be two different things, right? Could Luffy turn all of Onigashima into liquid rubber? It come down like silly putty on the capital. Not physically hurt anyone because it's liquid. So it's like everyone gets like stuck in liquid for a second, has to hold their breath for a moment, but then it like bounces back up into the air. Or something like that. Because Kaido said he's about to drop this shit quick sap. And I think the next round of Luffy vs. Kaido isn't going to happen on Onigashima. But I think Kaido is fully intending to just drop this shit. He's going to turn off the flame clouds. And because Momo doesn't know how to make them properly, he's just utilizing the ones that are there. He's going to lose his grip and this shit's going to fall. Straw Hat teamwork at top tier, 100%. The real Joy Boy is a... Yo. I'm sorry. Not everyone's a Luffy. Not everyone has mad HP and stamina. Right? But I gotta give that man... I gotta give CP0 mad props. Because they may not have the best health. Like, a good hit from a good individual may take them out. But man, they have some skills. They could so many people up. they're like, they're efficient. They're damn well efficient. Luffy has Karibo and Cat's power. There's a color spread in 1038 which hinted Luffy's awakening. Interesting. I'll have to look at that in a second. But bro, I don't think the Straw Hats really have a chance. I mean, Zoro and Sanji can put in a few potential blows, but I can't... I mean, Zoro's dead as well. Zoro's flatlined too. And Sanji's in a coma because of his DNA getting, messed up. Like, maybe Jinbei can do to Kaido what he did to Big Mom and just push him back with some water ninjutsu. You know what I mean? The monkey pointing at resin, which is the current... Oh! 1038. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about there, Ged. I was rereading those chapters. 1038. Oh. Never mind. Did you say 1038? Okay. It's not here on this one. Maybe 39. This looks more like... Yeah, okay, 1039. Okay. I get you there. That might be a bit of a reach, but I mean, you've also got Robin putting a hand on, you know, like people that are dead. Got Sanji wearing an I'm with freedom shirt. And notice how... Ooh, that's interesting. Notice how everyone is looking away from Luffy. Except for Zoro, who's also, like, on the verge of death. But that might be a bit of a reach. Analyzing color spreads is a bit of a harsh science. I mean, they don't know the chances, but they can buy some time. Like how the Straw Hats versus Alls. Yeah, no, I could see that. But a Yonko, let alone Kaido, like, Kaido was speed blitzing and deleting chunks of Luffy. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't see much of the Straw Hats being able to hold it up for too long. Ooh, we've got some color versions as well. Ooh, okay, they've made it look very fleshy. Yeah, Luffy's about to start walking around like, Reed Richards from Fantastic Four. I don't exactly know. Yeah, no, I get ya. This is definitely a 10 out of 10 chapter. Absolutely wild. I almost feel like I'm not reading One Piece. Oh, I didn't even register this. Momo's let go of the flame clouds. Fuck! At the end of the chapter, Momo lets go of the flame clouds, has the conversation with Zunisha, and he's flying up to the roof to where Luffy is, as Luffy's awakening. So with Kaido... And Zunisha still ages away, and Zunisha is shown here not to be tall enough to get up to the top of Wano. Also notice how there's no ships in front of Zunisha anymore. Usopp's Conqueror's Haki or Usopp being Joy Boy after... Yeah, 100%. 100%. Everyone knows that Usopp's the MC. Since he also might have heard Luffy's dead. Yo, go team. Go team, go. Yo, follow this, right? there's no ships in front of Zunisha, so Zunisha's wiped out the either then supposed to be further away from Zunisha, or Zunisha's already wiped out the fleet of world government ships, right? Momo's let go of the flame cloud, so if Kaido turns off the flame clouds, the island drops here and now. And he's gone up to the rooftop to check on Luffy, aka the Joyous Boyus. Yo, what if Kaido did a reverse Thunder Bagua on Gekko Moria? That's why... Nah, Kaido was in thieving drunk mode and was like, oh, I heard of this kid in the East Blue. He's able to do plastic surgery with a kick to the face. And Kaido just jumps in with his little Dragon Claw foot, kicks Moria in the face. It's like, yeah, okay, I guess it doesn't work too well, does it? Because the Shadow Man did have a proper chin back in one point. Yeah, that's what years of sitting down... Like, Mori's just laying in bed, playing on his phone all day, man. That's why the chin's gone. Because the Shadow Man did have a proper chin... Yeah. They can stall Kaido since Momo will still fight as well. I mean, shit, Momo can't... We haven't seen Momo do any elemental attacks, so we don't know if he can really do jack shit at this point. Maybe the Straw Hats need to die in order to get to Lodestar. Maybe. Because, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like Moria, but the guy made it to Wano, and that is a feat in all on itself, as only a handful of pirates have ever been able to navigate there. Yeah, Moria made it to Wano. His only major conflict was Kaido, not any of the samurai, right? And he managed to thieve himself the national treasure of Wano. Like, back in the day when Moria was there, when Moria was representing, man was making moves and doing shit. Yeah, okay. I can hear the drums of liberation. This is the first time in 800 years. He's there, without a doubt. So, the interesting thing about that is it confirms that Joy Boy existed specifically right at the end of the Void Century. Seemingly. Because it's not like they said 900 years ago, which is the beginning of the Void Century to the end of it. 800 years ago is the end of the Void Century. So that's also some interesting information there as well. Yeah, what if Zunisha carries the island from now on? I mean, looking at Zunisha's scale here, he's no bigger than the Wasteland pillars underneath Wano. So honestly, I don't think he's going to be big enough to really carry things, because like Onigashima is pretty big, and it's a lot bigger than. And I know Zunisha's got a whole country on his back, but like Onigashima is pretty much a lot bigger than all of these pillars. There are still many players left. World government. I mean, is the world government still here? Because what I'm saying is, like, Zunisha is here. We see in front of Zunisha, there's no world government ships. All the world government ships that were on their way, did he sink them already? Big Mum Pirates might... I mean, technically they got knocked back in the water. Last time it took them like a half a week to recuperate. So for all we know, they're all scattered on these islands here, like drowned out and waterlogged. Zunisha that's not currently on Onigashima. But I still believe we are now 10... You're locked on for 10 chapters. One whole volume. Ooh. Shit. If it's not in the next 10 to 15, it's by December. Oh, how many chapters are left in the year though? Because we're already in March, so. Ooh, what? We're a third in the year. Ooh, shit. Third in the year. We've got normal breaks and stuff like that. I think it'll be a little bit longer than 15 chapters, at least. Can Smoothie drain Zunisha? 100%. Zunisha's weak little old man. Zunisha's 1,000 years old, man. He's a weak little old grandpa. Legs were getting hurt by cannonballs. We need a refresher arc. Yo, we do. Although, are we going to get a refresher arc? Or are we... I mean... Shit, Zunisha could just pick up the Sunny in its mouth. And we could just, like... have a recovery arc on Zunisha walking away from Wano. Where Straw Hats just enjoy being a crew. Yo. Ged, I want it. It's not gonna happen. I want to see Giants. Elbaf incoming. Ooh. Honestly, I want to see the Giants too, man. I want to see them wreck some shit up. Do you think Dorian Broggy, because... Oh, do you think Dorian Broggy will have settled their duel yet and started heading home? And Loki face off against Usopp in a line contest. That would be cool. That would be cool. And then that's where Usopp really levels off his observation haki, because he can tell how much Loki's lying. That would be funny. Yo, what a shit. I'm far out. I'm actually like, I don't know how to process this chapter at all. I mean, I'm gutted that Luffy got wasted. Kaido's gutted too. I'm gutted this CP0 member dies, I'm assuming. I mean, technically this would be Kaido's first confirmed kill in this raid, so there's that. What the hell is this other CP0 member gonna do? Is he just gonna, like, leave now? Is he just gonna be like, yeah, my boss is dead, my other buddy's got, you know, jabbed through the heart, and you're too late, but... Wait. Blah. I had a tongue twister then. Shot through the heart, and you're too late, darling. You give CP0 a bad name. Bang. That's right. I'm a professional singer. Yamato might stay in Wano though, since she's still tied with the samurai, unlike what just Usopp said about living. Usopp the savior of Dressrosa, Wano and Elbaf. Come on, Kuma. Imagine if Usopp gets a second highest bounty after this arc. Ooh. I'm gonna need to do... Even... Shit. Skull Dome Rooftop Battle, Victor, Kaido, King of the Beasts. Kaido officially has 1 W over Luffy. If Joy Boy comes back, does Luffy get the credit in the eyes of the world? Because this will mean this will make the difference whether or not Luffy surpasses Kaido's bounty or not at the end of this arc. Interesting. Yeah, the high level that absolutely. He will feed Kaido Kuroseki. Kaido won't know. Frankie gonna murder that poor nose, yo. Damn. It's actually crazy chapter though. Kid and Law are like, man, they're at their wits' end here. They're ready to go, but they're fully expecting to be just done. Honestly, Marco's the one that's just like, yo, we got to keep this shit going. Usopp will feed Chopper to Kaido, then Chopper eats a Rumble Ball and Kaido explodes. Where's the Sunny though? The Sunny is at... Ooh. The Sunny is still technically in the sky with Onigashima. And I'll tell you why. Because the Sunny is parked next to the doggos. The Inu whatevers. Because there is island, but there was also a little bit of, like, water at the mouth of Onigashima. Wasn't there? So is the Sunny actually gonna... Either Zoe's here to pick up the Sunny, or the Sunny is actually, like, right out the front, but not over the edge, in just, like, a bit of dried out, like, an old dried out riverbed, ocean bed, from where the island got lifted up, and, like, the water just drained out, and the Sunny's just tilted on the side, right at the front of the mouth, maybe. Straw Hats will escape, I'm telling you all. At this point in time, like, anyone's game. Anyone can bail at any moment at this point. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna wrap the stream up here. I need to collect my thoughts. I feel like I've just read a fan fiction to One Piece. That's the decision for Usopp, the real vice captain. Yeah, I love how the Straw Hats have 3 vice captains. We've got Usopp, Sanji, and Zoro all standing there at attention, just like, we are... all of them saying, like, I am the #1 after Straw Hat Luffy. Yeah, okay, come on. Kuma, come on. Give me your question. Give me your intellectual, brain-teasingly hard question to end out the stream. Yeah, come on. Alright, give me a say. Yeah, he's got to think about it. Narrator is the one that said Luffy lost. See, okay, from the narrator's perspective, Luffy lost, yes. Is there going to be a new fight declared with Joy Boy versus Kaido? Is there going to be Luffy versus Kaido second, like, new fight? You know, like what? If Luffy beats Kaido, whether it's in Joy Boy, through Joy Boy or whatever, what's the title card going to be next? Because the narrator's already said the victor is Kaido, implying we ain't going to see Luffy for a minute. Not like that, at least. You know what I mean? So it does have some significant repercussions in the sense that it does, like, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I don't think I am. Shanks will make a move. If Shanks is making a move, I think he has to make the move against Blackbeard. Honestly, this has to play out. Shanks is bigger fish to deal with. I tell you what, Kaido in his hybrid muscle form, not a creature you want staring at you. You gotta think, this CP0 dude took an explosion that knocked out Luffy for a quick hot sec, got impaled through the center of the torso, and has just taken from the strongest person in the series so far, their strongest point blank, like one of their strongest point blank club attacks to the head, no defense. Like this man just gave up. He's just like, I ain't even gonna try to run. We'll call it here, guys. No, just nothing I can do. It is what it is. You know the craziness of that saying. It is what it is. This awakening is so special according to the celestial dragons. I mean, that is if it is Luffy's fruit. It could be a red herring. Who knows? Like, you know how we all... You know how we always talk about... Forget that. Luffy will just absorb Onigashima. Maybe. Who knows? How high do you think Luffy, Law, and Kid's bounties will be at the end of this arc? At this point, Law and Kid might get more gas up than Luffy. I'm thinking as a rough estimate. If we're not going... It depends on what happens the rest of the arc. That's number one, right? So you say Luffy, Law, Kid. In terms of power scaling, I would agree. To an extent. But Kid's got a broken ability that handles anyone that's not a Yonko or Admiral really well. Because Law's fruit's broken. It works against everyone in an unfair way, universally. But Kid, you gotta remember, Kid can turn you and any object into a magnet and make you immediately, with whatever level of attraction he wants, go flying towards that thing to the point where you guaranteed to make contact. Right? Either it comes to you or you go to it. My man Kid... Like, he could use his awakening on a boulder, right? Repel it over into the ocean, and before it hits the ground, tether you, assign you and the boulder together, and either that boulder's going to come and rock your shit, or you're going to go flying to that boulder and land in the water. Any devil fruit user, you dusted there. And I know, like, we're always like, why can't Law just, room you into water? But it's like, Kid has a better potential at doing that. Just in terms of, like, the broken ability of being able to manipulate someone from a distance into areas and situations. So Kid might get gassed up a lot more than we expect. But, in terms of bounty, Luffy is not going to have less than 4 bill by any means. I just don't know if he's going to have a bounty higher than Kaido yet. Because I feel like if he gets a bounty, it'll be the last bounty for the series. So, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to say, he's going to get 5 billion, right? 5 billion, 600 million, and 56 berries. 5656. Kid is gonna have around the 2.5 mark. No, maybe. Kid and Law are going to have between the 2 and 2.5 mark. They're going to be over Luffy Whole Cake Bounty. They probably will be under... what Blackbeard's first bounty was as a Yonko, but they may not be. And I'll also take that at the same time, Blackbeard will get a bounty equal or higher than Luffy's. Yeah, even if you lost, he wins by not destroying the Flower Capital. Yeah. Like the stream, everyone. Let's get to 150 subs. You're 100%. If you haven't done so already, Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for more notifications of content like this, alright? Check out the links in the description down below to check me out on all the other social media. The more stuff you follow, the more stuff you like, the more communication you give me, the more motivated I am to talk about this stuff. Because you know what? I'm not going to lie. Some days you wake up and you just go, I'm tired. I don't feel like doing it. But getting to sit down, have these chats, and talk and have fun about these series while they're still coming out. Remember, One Piece isn't going to be coming out forever. So do it while you can. Do it while you can. Enjoy and live in the moments where you get to experience the greatness of this stuff coming out week to week, and you get to have the experience of talking to people, right, that you know and love about it. So do that. Be sure to do that favor for yourself. According to Oda, Luffy is a natural rubber. Luffy will now float because he's pure rubber. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to wrap the stream up there. Yo, thank you guys and girls for coming by. Much appreciated. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. We will be back over the weekend for a discussion video on this once I've cemented my thoughts on it. I don't know how long it'll be. I honestly, like, I don't have the words. I don't know if I love this. I don't know if I hate this. I don't know how to interpret this. This is just... There's so much going on in this chapter that it's just like... It's hard to formulate a response on right now. You know what I mean? Snap, I keep forgetting to answer your kid question in the Discord. Yo, be sure to do that. Check it out. Check out the Discord and do your thing, Kuma. Yo, that being said, this has been New World Supernova, Chapter 1043 of One Piece. Alright, we die together. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. Peace. Have a damn good day. Goodbye.